Good morning, children. Welcome back. Yesterday, I could not take your session. I could not continue it because there was not such circumstances. You already know that the weather was very tumultuous, and so there was no internet. There was no my mobile was out of charge. Anyways, circumstances were very unsatisfactory, so I could not took your session. Extremely sorry for that. So today I'm back with you all. So in our last two sessions, we have already discussed about resource, their types of resources on their basis. Today we are going to discuss about how these resources are getting developed. Now, in my very first session with you all, I have already discussed that what is resource, what is development, and how resource is connected with the development. Now, resources are vital for human survival. We all know that because as for many maintaining the qualities of life, it was believed that resources are free gifts of nature. As a result, human beings use them indiscriminately, and this has led to the following major problems. What is the meaning of indiscriminately? Without thinking about the future. For suppose, if I kept on using a thing continuously without calculating that what I'm going to use after 4 days or 3 days or 2 days. Some people have the mind that "अरे, আজকে তো পাচ্ছি আজকে তো খেয়ে নি কালকেরটা কালকে ভাববো." But this should not be done. You should get yourself secured for the future first, then you think about today because you never know what tomorrow is going to come. कल कैसा आ रहा है तुम नहीं बता सकते पहले से, इसीलिए यही अच्छा है कि आप पहले से कल को सिक्योर करें फिर आज के बारे में सोचें, राइट? बट पीपल रेयरली थिंक अबाउट दैट. Rather, I also belong among those people. I mean to say that we all belong to those category of people. Very less amount of people are there who think about what is going to happen tomorrow. Right? And that is the reason why we have to face severe crisis regarding specific things or issues. For suppose from the last 2 or 3 days, maximum of us has to face problem regarding electricity, water. There was no perfect supply of water, there was no perfect supply of electricity, but life must go on and we were crossing out our works. But it was really very tough, rather quite impossible. Many people died. But did we ever think of that we are torturing nature? So nature is going to give it back to us only. Without any reason, if I'll slap you, then what you will feel? Right, you will not slap me. That is understood. But you will feel bad. You will feel that without any reason, you are torturing me. So you will have to pay for that. The same thing happens with nature, my dear. When we are torturing it, it is not telling anything. But by the work of it's proving that you have to count your bad days. And those bad days, we have already counted in the last 2 days. You are all known about the disaster which has taken place because of Amphan, the severe cyclone. So similarly, that is all because we are depleting the resources. What are the resources? We are cutting down trees, we are constructing buildings, we are getting the environment hot. Right. So depletion of resources means when we are destroying, we are finishing it without thinking of securing it, without thinking of maintaining it. We are finishing it, we are destroying it. Now, first point, our greed, our desire, our demand will never end. That will keep on increasing day by day. And to fulfill those demands, desires, and needs, we are going to the utmost limit. But that should not be done. Everything should have a specific limitations, a specific ending note. But our demand doesn't have any ending note. Right? So accumulation of resources in few hands, which in turn divided the society into two segments: haves and have nots, or rich or poor. Economical imbalance in the society. Those who are having the resources, they are having it in enormous amount. And those who are not, they are having nothing. But there should be a balance between these two class of people. Everyone should have everything, but in a specific limit, in a specific criteria, which they are not doing it. They are using it, and when they are having excessive of the specific resource, they are misusing it. A part of misusing it, we should divide the resource specifically to different classes, so that nobody will get deprived. So in the indiscriminate exploitation of resources has led to global ecological crises such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution, and legal degradation. We are known very much accustomed of these terms. Global warming, we all know. Ozone layer depletion, that we also know. Ozone layer has getting destroyed. Environmental pollution level has been rises to the topmost criteria, and it is very hard to manage it out. And final, land degradation. Land is getting destroyed. मिसयूज किया जा रहा है लैंड को. जिनको चाहिए उनको नहीं मिल रहा है, जिनके पास रहने की जरूरत नहीं है उनको पास बहुत सारा लैंड है और वो उस लैंड को मिसयूज कर रहे हैं ना. जिससे कि ये ना हो, so that this thing can be stopped, an equitable distribution of resources become essential for every person to sustain life. Now if we need to sustain our life, if we need to have a healthy life, we need equal distribution of resources, and for that 2 or 3 agendas have been kept forward, so that people of different classes can get benefited, can get the privilege, can get their demand, their deprivation to be fulfilled. Now number 1 is Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. In June 1992, more than 100 heads of state met in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the first International Earth Summit. Earth Summit committee has been made so that Earth can be saved from this depletion, from this destruction, from this deterioration, you can also say. Right? And many things has been constructed. Among that, Agenda 21 was there for sustainable development. Sustainable development, which can give a specific rhythm to life. People can lead a comfortable, healthy, and happy life, and they can have a secured future also. Acha. In this development, what is decided? To environmental damage, poverty, disease, global cooperation, common interest, mutual need, shared responsibilities, and everything should be in the hand of the government and in proper way. Now एक इंसान अगर 10 काम करना जाए, अंडरस्टैंड द पॉइंट, एक इंसान अगर 10 काम करने जाए, उससे काम सही तरीके से नहीं होगा. सही तरीके से काम करने के लिए इट इज़ हाईली रिक्वायर्ड कि हम हर एक छोटे कामों को इंडिविजुअल कैटेगरी में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करके किसी चीज मतलब इंसान के ऊपर दे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. We should distribute the responsibility. Rather, we should share the responsibility among us so that people can do, rather all the works should be done in proper way. Understood? Let me give an example. When you are going to when you are going to organize a program, then what do? You go and collect the amount, you go and see the decorations, you go for the food section, and I am going to see the cultural part. Why do you distribute? So that when you will sit together 6 or 7 heads, then everybody will do their responsibilities properly, and then you will combine together and see what is due, what is left. If one person is going to do 10 works, then what will happen? All of the works will remain incomplete, because you have a single thought of mind, you are getting it divided into 10 sections. A part of doing that, let the center of mind comes in one section, 10 minds, when 10 minds are there, let's divide the total responsibility to 10 different minds. Who knows? Something new will come out. The way you are dealing with the problem, maybe the person whom you have given the responsibility will deal with the problem in some different way, and that will be much more healthy. No one can say that. Anything new can come from anybody's mind. Same thing happened over here. Agenda 21 has divided the equal all the responsibilities and shared the tension or thought among the different people so that things can be done in a proper way and manner. Then comes now, when you are thinking about doing a specific resource or you are thinking of doing a specific agenda, what is required? Requirement is specific planning. एक चीज को करने के लिए जो प्लानिंग की जरूरत है, अगर वो सही ना हो तो तुम्हें कभी भी वो चीज सही ढंग से नहीं मिल सकती. इट इज इम्पॉसिबल. When you're going to cook something, you need to get all the things, all the ingredients prepared well. And you should synchronize the events. What should be done? How should be done? What should come next? What will be the next? What will be the next? This thing should be there in your mind. Similarly, when you're going to enact a planning, then, enact an agenda, then the planning should be done in proper manner. What should be done at the first step, second, third, fourth, and this way the whole thing will be divided into steps and steps so that the matter will come to an end with a perfection. And that is called resource planning. Where from to get the resource, what are the states which can be getting involved, which people are going to do what responsibilities and everything. Achha. Now, what are the resource planning in India? First, identification and inventory of resource across the region of the country. Where from we are getting the resource? What are the regions? From which region we are getting what? And in what amount? How much is required? How much amount is still left to be gained? These are the points should be kept in mind. Second, evolving a planning structure and endowed with appropriate technology. Technologically, the thing has to be very sound. Because it is a very developed country now. It is a very developed structure now. People are thinking very innovatively in each and every moment. So if technically we are not innovative, then our planning can be ruined. Our planning can get the destruction instead of construction. Right? So, with a part of getting is distracted, it's better to think about the planning properly and do it in a synchronized way. Maybe it will take more than 5 months. In place of 2 months, it will take 5 months. But we should keep in mind that a part of doing the work in a hurry without any perfection, it is better to take 2 more months but to do the work in full perfection so that none of the people will get deprived of it. Everybody will be get profited, everybody will get the benefit, and the life of the people will be secured. I think the matter is clear. Now, we have to think about the skilled people also. Those who are skilled in this matter, those people should be kept in mind. Those people should be in the list, because everybody is not skilled in each and every work. Specific people have specific skillness. Everyone is important, but their importance matters. Someone is good in reading, someone is good in writing, someone is good in dictation, someone is good in explanation. But that doesn't mean the person who is good in reading is very bad. It is his quality or her quality that he is good in reading. Somebody is explaining nice, that is his or her quality. Everyone in this world has some special characteristics. Similarly, skillness is the main thing which should be kept in mind to give a perfect workout, to give a perfect result of a specific planning. Implementation of work should be done in a specific and perfect genre. Now, resource is available where? मैंने पहले ही कहा था, कहाँ पर कितना अवेलेबल है, कितना ज़रूरत होगा, कितना मिलेगा, उसके बाद भी कितना और लगना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए कहाँ कहाँ कलेक्शन करना पड़ेगा, ये सब चीज़ों को दिमाग में रखना पड़ेगा. It's not that I'm sitting having a big basket in front of me. I'm collecting everything, I'm getting it depleted. No. लो, लेकिन रख के लो, पूरा मत ले लो. Because these are the things which are going to be coming in front of you as your benefited product in future also. So don't just get each and everything out. Keep something for future so that you will get secured. Right? Now, just now I have already discussed that conservation is very important. आज मम्मी ने खाना बनाया, खाना खा लिया, लेकिन मम्मी को पूछो कल के लिए खाना बचा के रखा हुआ है, पकाया हुआ नहीं, लेकिन पकने लायक खाना कल के लिए है. Similarly, when we are using the resources, we should conserve it also. At the same time, in place of using, we have to conserve it also. So conservation of resource also plays a very important role in resource planning. Now, the total, we all know that India is an agricultural country, and the main resource of India is the land resource. Land resource. Now, land is divided in different sections, and land resource mainly based on agriculture, because India is mainly an agricultural country. Till now, we have discussed about the types of resources, what are the agendas taken, how the agendas should be brought in, kept in mind, and what steps should be kept in mind to fulfill these agendas, to bring it in action, so that resources can be used in proper amount. Apart of using, we should also conserve them. In my next class, I am going to discuss with you all the land resources, use of patterns of land resources in India, and land degradation, and how to conserve the resources. Go through the chapter, read nicely. I'll discuss the next point, the next part of the chapter very soon. And if everything is nice, we will meet very soon. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Don't get distracted from your studies. Okay?